Yeah, what up? Alright, so customer complaint is that shut down on the highway. Asked if I could come and check out the vehicle for him. I wasn't able to, so he ended up wrecking it to the shop. Right, so basically it's a crank no start. So let's see what's happening. I think he said he has some issues, some other issues. Let's pop the hood real quick. I think he said the gauge wasn't working, so that's why he had that to go on top of the fuel. Right, let's see what's happening here. Alright, so this vehicle carries the 1 KD. Right, same thing that's being the Hilux. Right, this is just the, you can say, the sedan version of the pickup. Right, let's crank this vehicle and see what we're getting. Key on quick. He said the gauge wasn't working. Oh, now I see why. Right, so you can't see nothing there. Right, so let's see what we get. Alright, so we, as always, a dead battery. I got my jump pack hooked up to the positive and negative. Let's crank it and see why this vehicle is not starting. So we're not getting nothing. Okay, let's try to boost it. Alright, make sure my batteries. It's a really sunny day, so excuse the glare. Alright, so I'm not getting anything. What is it? You think starter issues that he's having? Or is it, can I get to the starter from here? Yes, I could. Right. Sound like starter issue. Right, I don't have anyone here to give me assistance to do my test, so what I gotta do is probably get to the S post and see if I can send direct current to the starter. Alright, so let me just get my tools real quick. Alright, so I got my boost hooked up. Right, just try to crank the vehicle. It sounds like it's you having starter issue. Right, do I just throw a starter at it? No, I can do some other tests. Like, if I don't have anybody around right now, I can, help me out. So I'm just gonna try to see if I can crank it and get it to start. Okay, so it is cranking, but we're not starting. Why is that? Are we getting fuel? Let's prime this up. Right now, this was feeling real loose. This is the primer pump. It now started to get hard. Right, so is it that he run low on fuel and didn't prime the vehicle back up and drain the battery? Possible. Let's try this again. Alright, still nothing. See if we can really prime this up. Right, now it's really hard now. As I said, it could be air in the system. It's diesel. Still nothing. What could we do differently? I could put a scan tool on it, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna see anything. Mass airflow is really dirty, so I could tell that this have never been clean, service, or this whole engine is really dirty. Yeah, that's the only thing about working by yourself. When you're doing these kind of jobs, you gotta keep going back and forth. Okay, what else can I do to at least get this car started? All the other stuff, that's he didn't came for that. Basically, this a crank no start, right? What's missing? It's a diesel. You don't have no spark plugs, right? It needs air, which is all around us, right? It needs fluid and compression. What I've noticed is every time, like if I leave it for like a few seconds, I gotta keep priming this up. So I'm not sure if the primer pump is also could be faulty where it's not holding the pressure, right? Look, it's like, I know you can't tell, but it's hard. And it's hard right there. Let's leave it for a few seconds. Still hard, right? I think I need to remove that S post because I can't keep going back and forth to crank. It gets soft again. So what I'm gonna do is remove the S post, put on my switch so I can be right here to crank and pump at the same time. I see if fuel is the issue or fuel pressure. So this line just get the fuel to the fuel pump, and this is return. This is getting soft again each time. So I believe this is a faulty primer pump that he has here. Alright, so I end up having to get a new battery. Alright, so what we're gonna do next is service this massive flow, right? It's really black down the hole. So I'm gonna spray some electrical spray on this, and then we're gonna try to get this vehicle up and running. Electrical spray. Right, shake it out. Alright, leave it for a little bit. If you want, you could blow it. And then you're gonna put it back on the vehicle like this. Alright, make sure the O-ring seals off properly. We had multiple things going on with this vehicle, which is a crank no start. Right, so we had battery issues. We also had looked like a primer pump wasn't holding pressure, right? And now we decided to clean the master flow because it looked like it wasn't in service in a while. Right, so the next step is to prime up the pump. Right, so this is the primer pump. So this must, when you prime it, it must get hot to supply the mechanical pump. So you wait till it get real hot. Battery pull is good, right? So we're gonna start right now, and from there. Right, so what this boils down to be was a weak battery, primer pump not holding the correct PSI to supply the mechanical pump, and also the mass airflow sensor was dirty. Right, so until next time, I hope this was helpful, and trying to probably help someone out. Right, if you got a crank no start on a diesel, make sure you got a proper battery, make sure you're getting proper pressure coming to the pump, and also that your mass airflow or your map sensor, all those things are properly serviced. Right, so until next time, take it easy. With a new battery installed, the starter shouldn't have no problem turn over, but I noticed that the vehicle was still like getting a hard start. So I made a recommendation to the client to let's service the starter since the vehicle is down, and service up the rest of the vehicle, change out all the fluids, put the recommended stuff in, and he said, "All right, go ahead, cool." So right now this vehicle is currently up and running with no issues. I just want to say thanks for watching. Keep it easy, keep it moving, like, subscribe, take it easy.